Hello, I'm Bite Fishing, and the last time on my Florida vacation that I've not yet uploaded, the worst possible thing happened. As you can see, there's a small crack there, but over here, the chair pushed all the way through and broke. I reached out to Brooklyn, didn't really expect much. I expected, maybe, yeah, we can do something, but you're gonna have to pay a fee, or we can do, I don't know what. But the best case scenario happened. They have sent me a whole new kayak. They not only sent me just the kayak though, they sent me the chair and the pedal drive. So it's cool. I get to look at some of the improvements, some of the things that they've changed. The only conundrum I see now, this is the new chair, and the old chair does just the same. The chair's too large to fit in these slots here. It's too big. So I don't know if what I'm supposed to do. The back is fitting now. Once I took the caps off, well, that's a good thing. So I've got the back fitting. I did not have that. I took the aluminum caps off because I was planning on maybe cutting the aluminum down a bit. But it looks like I got the back in. So that's promising. They have made a few improvements. Nothing super drastic. Rudder. Now instead of a little ring on this underside here, this underside piece used to be a split ring, and now it's a cotter pin that's actually connected to a string on the rudder, which is really, really nice. It's a lot less hassle to undo and redo, and sometimes you really do just want to get that thing off and out of the way, because it does tend to become a bit of a hindrance on occasion. Alright, the rudder, actual drive steering, is got a lock in the center now, so you can turn it and it'll lock, and you turn it and it locks again. It's got a little bit of fight going back and forth, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, the chair itself is much lighter, much sturdier, feels much sturdier, much lighter, which I like. And maybe what I'll do is, since I can get the back in, I might put something in these two little spots and let this front piece just sit, because then I can use the straps to keep everything in place. I might give that a try here in a sec. I have to give Brooklyn credit. Did not expect a full new, speaking of, a full new drive. Like, they even sent the drive. I did not expect that at all. I was expecting a bare bones kayak. I was expecting to have to take the parts off of the old kayak and just replace them onto the new. And that would have been totally fair to me, because it's just the kayak that's at fault. It's really nothing else. I think I've got some ways to help prevent that from happening again. First off, don't use the PVC on the back anymore. And secondly, probably put something underneath right here to help reinforce. But I did want to shout out Brooklyn. As you can see, these little brass fittings right here, they were a little single thumb screw style, and now they've got this little triple thumb screw style. I'm not sure if that's really an improvement or not. The foot pedal design is slightly different. Coloration's kind of cool. It's a burgundy instead of this more pinky color, which I kind of like that a lot. But I did just find out I can fit the chair in, which is good news. So now I'm going to try and see if I can't figure out the front. And if I can, then we'll have some really good times coming up soon. I'm a little sad about this one. I'll probably have to take that out and put it on that one. Swap the little plate if I want to keep my sailfish, and potentially swap all the handrails. But I don't think I'm just going to scrap this thing. I'm going to try to fix it. This gives me an opportunity in a lot of ways to see if I can't maybe put a heat weld on there, or it maybe even just change out how this entire kayak sits, where the seating is. Because all credit due, it was like, I've been very delicate with this kayak. I had it in a garage where we were under the shade. Everything about it was taken very good care of, and then I came out and was in the garage and looked and saw the chair just bashed right through the hull of the kayak. And I put the two little stoppers in, because usually these two I keep out, but if I keep those out and this one gets water, it's just going to go straight into the kayak now. I've taken it in a river since it happened. Woo! That was the worst part. So I have to give Brooklyn credit once again. I completed that entire vacation 2 weeks, and it was like the third day when I found this, and I kept going. I kept going out and completed the entire trip in this kayak, and had a blast. Had a blast. First day I was really nervous. I didn't really go very far in it, and by the end I was just like, oh yeah, this is fine. There's no problems. So all credit where credit's due. Even with that hull damage right here, the kayak managed for a good long time, and I expect we'll still manage for a good long time once I get it up and running. But now I've got to get this one figured out, and that will be the fun part. Yeah, well, I do have to throw a little criticism, sadly. You can see I took the end caps off because I was going to see if I could make it fit a little better, and it fits without the end caps. However, it's a super snug fit. I mean, extraordinarily snug fit. I'm wondering if that's what happened to this other one. You know, this other one had that same kind of snugness, but in the back instead of the front. Maybe it's better in the front instead of the back. But it used to have this, you know, real snugness trying to fit in. Even with that, it was like almost warped, because that's why I had to do these little reinforcements to hold the chair in place. This one seems like it's going to hold a little better. That's probably what's going on, is we've got so much pressure pushing on these sides that if there gets a little bit of heat expansion inside of the kayak, you know, especially in a place like Florida, it's going to start pushing outward on the inner part of the hull, and then it's just going to just pop right through. And that actually stands to reason what happened here. So yeah, I'm not sure what I think about these little notches. It's worth noting that I'm only 5'9", 165 pounds, so the weight of me should not have cracked through the kayak. Also, the chair straps are correct, which is amazing. And the pedal drive has an additional piece of aluminum that holds it in place a little better. This hasn't been a productive day at all. It is. It's like 20 and now it's 70, so I'm sure the fish are real confused. There's one. A little bass. Hey, little bass. Thank you. First fish of the new kayak. Beautiful little largie. Thank you, buddy. See ya. And they're cold. That little fella was an icicle. There we go. Oh, little guy. What are you? I'm just a bluegill. A little bluey. Bluegill. Oh. All right, buddy, come on. Here. Bye-bye. See ya. Let's check the well. Dry. Good and dry. Everything feels good. I don't feel anything untoward. It did a little bit of the dripping, but yeah, still nice. Still nice design. So I'm trying something out. I'm going to take the camera off for a sec. What I'm doing is I've brought the chair up out of the notches and onto this railing and strapped it down. I've got a little bit more height. I'm much higher up. I'm gonna have to bring the drive in a little bit, but I'm trying that out because that's how I was trying it last night. When the little end caps, there was plastic protective end caps that should be on the little chair legs, and I took them off, and now it fits. But the problem is, oh, let's see. Yeah, when I move, it moves. That's not a good thing. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, if I really get pedaling, it doesn't raise up because it has nowhere really to go. Here, let's take this thing off again. Huh. Then I've got a huge space under here. Yeah, it can move. Like, I don't feel any problem with this. You know, if I lean back. The only problem is if I get up. Like, the moment I get up to move, the chair just decides it's time to go wherever the hell it wants. So, if I do this, see, that whole thing just slipped all out of place. All of it did. I have to kind of put it back by hand and then pop back onto it. That's not my favorite thing in the world. But I like this. Oh, what's up, Joe? I like this. So, I don't know. I may figure this out. I may try to figure this out. Somehow lock this all into place. It's a little further back, which gives me a lot more space right here. And it's high. It's high up. I'm gaining an inch. I'm gaining an inch of height. And I don't feel any stability change. Like any drastic, you know, dangerous stability change. Here, let's try something. Nope. Even though the chair moved on me. That's the only problem, is the chair does not want to stay in place. But if I could get it to stay in place, I mean, that's not bad. Oop. That's not bad at all. That may be the end of this evening. I kind of want to stay out and get a shot of the Christmas tree once it gets dark. But then I'll probably land. Thank you, Brooklyn. I do appreciate it. Isaac, I guess you're the main guy, and Lazar, the guy I talked to on the email. And the delivery dude was super nice, very, very kind. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to figure out. The chair is the biggest conundrum in this.